So, I know we're filming, but I have to tell you guys some news that I learned today personally.
Just jump right into it.
So, I was going to tell you before the news started filming. So, we watched, like I said, Doc Hollywood at work today, because we can watch movies at work. I'd never seen it. It's a Michael J. Fox Fish Out of Water story, right? But Michael J. Fox's character in that movie is a guy who just finished medical school, and his name is Dr. Ben Stone. And I was like, oh God, I just choked on my words.
It connects.
Yeah, I was like, is this the same universe? Michael J. Fox is like a young Ben Stone.
That's his first doctorate, and he gets his 17 other ones.
Exactly. And he's a medical doctor.
Do we think the actor who plays Ben Stone will be...
This would have been much better on the podcast for the future.
What?
This would have been much better on the podcast. Not the vlog, but... I'm saying it would have been much better on Manifest.
I'll bring it up on the podcast.
Guess what? She can still bring it up. Yeah.
Hey guys, let's bring up this beer. Brooklyn Brewery Oktoberfest Marston Lager.
James Marston Lager.
Yeah, James Marston. That's what I said.
Cheekbones of a Fairy.
What else? Last season of Dead to Me, up right now.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's nice.
I only watched the first season. Oh, that is
really James Marston.
Yeah.
Also, this episode is brought to you by Mini Charleston Chews.
Yeah, they're so tiny.
Everyone is great.
I feel like a giant.
It was great that show, but like they purposely made Christina Applegate's character horribly unlikable, and so like someone's just kind of just tough to watch it because you're just like, I'm gonna be an asshole. And you're like, okay, great. Like I want to feel happy for like a second. It's not gonna happen.
Not on the show. Hey, speaking of feeling happy for a second, how you doing? We're feeling pretty happy.
In real life, how do you feel?
I mean, it's almost our birthday.
How do you rate your pain? Wet.
What'd you get me? Matt, we obviously exchanged.
I'm not telling you because I don't want everyone to know.
We exchanged gifts.
Because you don't know yet because it's still in Chattanooga,
Tennessee.
Got me
a big nothing. And he's trying to lie about it.
It's in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'll show it to you and then you'll know.
Chattanooga. Is it a Chattanooga choo-choo?
Let's just say it was somewhere closer to Valhalla, but actually came from China.
Tour.
What'd you say?
I got you an axe, though, man.
You did.
Worthy of kings. Worthy of gods.
So you can You can learn
how to freeze it and then smack people with it.
Yeah.
And throw it at people.
Master of Puppets.
It's like Atreus.
Calliope! I didn't buy your new amp, though.
I didn't get to talk about Calliope in the game. I'm talking about God of War 2 Ragnarok.
What do you think, man? Give us a review.
It's pretty fun.
How many Whack-A-Me's?
It's pretty great. It's really... I love old tired man games for some reason.
Because you are an old tired man.
I love Last of Us. Like just games where I love an Old Man Logan game. That'd be great too. Because
it goes along with your
games where is this guy gonna die before the game ends? Is he just gonna go like, I don't give a fuck anymore, like leave? Yeah, maybe. And that's what God of War gives you, that good feeling. But also it's kind of like there's a lot of gears working in it to maybe pass a torch. There's also Richard Skiff as Odin, which is
Gears of
fucking
War.
Fantastic. Richard Skiff as Odin. He's like, guys, I'm Odin. Hey, it's me. Hey, listen, guys, I'm Odin. I'm a weasel, kind of, but I'm trying to be a friend, maybe, but not really.
So that's what
never
he's
trust
doing.
Odin. That guy turns like a goose and fucks your lady, and you're like, what the fuck, man?
He definitely shapeshifts on you and gets you the fuck around at different points.
And you have to think, like, was that woman into geese, or was he like, this is a challenge for me? Like, I'm going to be a goose and be like, I'm going to seduce this woman.
And she's like, that goose is hot as fuck.
That's one sexy-ass goose.
That goose hung like a goose.
Also, do geese have the twisty penis like a duck?
That's just ducks.
It's just ducks?
I don't know.
You think their penis is something else?
Type in goose penis into Google.
And see if you're
sure, it's
damned
a corkscrew.
forever. See if you're damned forever.
All time.
That seems pretty terrible stuff.
Oh, my phone just shut down. Guys,
the police are coming, guys. We gotta finish this.
We have so much news, though, right? Like, I have like 20, 25 things. I think this one.
I don't believe you.
Geese's penises are way bigger than ducks.
Yes, of course they are.
And they do have like the corkscrew like stuff that comes off of it. Oh, there you go. Look, see.
She's looking at a panorama of bird dicks.
No, they're like have like serrated edges. And then, like, corkscrew, because they're made to, like, really, like, stick in there and, like, not let go. It's horrible.
Holy fuck, cool.
Look at that one. Jesus.
Okay, we're going on a rabbit hole that no one wants to go down.
You thought I was going to be ruined.
She's looking at clowns.
It's nature.
It's beautiful. They're
Looks
beautiful.
really painful. I'm glad I'm not a
phone
female goose.
Beautiful serrated dicks. I love it.
Guys, this is my favorite thing of
Don't
the
ask
week.
me how I was doing. You
I
just told me to look up penises.
Nobody asked me either. You were.
No, I said you were doing fine because you were talking about the game.
We know you were doing good because you were
I
looking at
was. So you explained for me how I was doing. Wow.
Yeah, ladies.
We're going to New York City in a couple days, guys.
You're in love, I've heard.
I love this lady. I love her. We're all wearing like a pinkish type color.
It's true.
Too.
What?
Guys, EA College Football is coming back, but it won't be released till summer of 2024. Now, if anybody knows a young Mateo, full of hopes and dreams, but slacker, they know that he loved EA College Football because he would play EA College Football for a couple of years of the campaign, collect all the draft classes, and then put them in Madden. And that was like my favorite thing to do. And just looking into the dead eyes of the EA College, because it was always like the derp version of Madden too.
Yeah, they just like they
It's
had the
almost
engine.
as good.
They had the engine but gave zero shits about it because you couldn't license anything.
And so all their eyes were just like black. They looked like they had no life in them at all. But still, I love that game. I have many fond memories of making a Syracuse quarterback, and then like I drafted him in the NFL. That'll never happen.
That Syracuse QB made it.
Yeah. Syracuse QB Mateo Terratz.
That's right. He's
24-year-old freshman.
6'4", 240 pounds.
I wanted to put my actual height and weight. Why would I not put 6'4", 240?
6'4", 240, just muscle bound.
Yeah, I just wanted to put my actual size.
I would come up to your nipples.
Yeah, and not a lot of you guys
Sounds
noticed,
horrible.
but Katie's actually 6'1", and we're both 6'4", so.
Yeah.
She played basketball at University of Miami, though.
This is a very tall table.
Yeah.
It's a very tall table.
So this won't be released until 2024. There is 2 modes that they've explained: the Dynasty mode, which I'm guessing is a team mode, and a Road to Glory, which I'm guessing is like a player-driven mode, kind of like in Madden has the player-driven. And
I think Matt, if you notice, there's an update that it's a Road to Glory hole.
I think it's what it might be. Maybe that's like one of the challenges is you have to go to a glory hole and figure it out.
Figure it out. That's what actually says figure it out.
Figure it out.
Like,
press A?
Different things happen if you put your mouse down there or your dick. Like, which one
I press circle. Circle. It's
am
circle,
I the
circle,
receiver
circle.
or the giver?
I can choose. Oh, there's so much choice in this game.
Yeah, so many choices.
Like, why does it let me customize his butthole?
They're building this game from scratch, so they're not going to copy off of Madden. I don't know if that means it's going to be good or not, but that's what they're supposedly that's why they're taking so long.
Do you think it'll be like AEW Fight Forever, where you're like, oh,
where you're disappointed by it? Yeah, where there's no CM Punk because they took him out.
well, just because he's out.
There's also
Bye,
100.
Phil Brooks.
There's going to be 120 schools in this.
What?
So that's
So that's gonna be like
all
Oregon,
D1.
Oregon State, University of Rochester.
This maybe the Southwestern Louisiana State Mud Dogs.
Mud dogs, mud dogs, mud dogs, mud dogs.
He's the best linebacker since Joe Montana.
Joe Montana's a quarterback, you idiot.
I said Joe Montana.
Guys, Keanu Reeves. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Hold on. Fuck.
Oh, okay.
Fuck. No, that's from last week. That's from 2
Hey,
weeks
thanks
ago.
for nothing.
This one.
That's what I like a
Avatar:
lot.
The Way of Water needs to be the third or fourth highest grossing movie ever to break even.
This was an interview with James Cameron where he is, of course, being James Cameron and trying to hype it, but also shooting himself in the foot, as he always does when he hypes.
He's just like riding the bike and then putting the stick in the spoke meme just all the time.
He said, this movie is so fucking expensive. That was his quote. So it's so fucking
Yeah,
expensive.
in case you guys want to, the curse words are in your kids, it is a quote.
He said, so it basically needs to be the third or fourth highest grossing movie to break even, which is stupid.
But also that the fourth highest grossing movie of all time made $2 billion. What?
Maybe China's really going to dig Avatar: Way of the Water.
I mean,
There's going to be like pictures of Mao Zedong on their world. Like, yeah, the glorious Mao. Like, please, China, please. The fuck, though?
Do we think the hype machine's enough for this?
Fun fact, Avatar is still the highest grossing movie of all time.
The Last Airbender. Yeah. Oh.
How fucking dare you?
The only Avatar I know.
when you said The Way of Water, that was the first thing I thought of. I was like, wait, there's another Avatar movie.
This was the shape of fire.
Yeah.
What if that was a surprise? He actually redid Avatar last year.
I mean, then I'd be all in. Then he would make that $2 million. Let's go.
Right?
Let's go!
Yeah.
He's like, but I did the M. Night Shyamalan way. Like, we gotta watch that still. Have we watched it?
We have
We
watched
burned
it.
that.
You forgot, didn't you? You forgot it. That's how good that movie was.
Oh, God. Okay.
You forgot it.
Wasn't Asif Mandi in that or something?
Yes.
Momsy was in it. That's why he's never been in another
Why,
movie
brother?
after that.
Why? No, he was also in another bad movie we saw with Ryan Reynolds. He was in The Proposal or something, wasn't
I don't know.
he? He was the rival guy.
Yeah, for like a hot minute. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was like, I'm a rival. Bye.
Yeah.
And he flew into the X Zone. Like, oh, bye. See you later.
Chris Hemsworth had a Vanity Fair interview, and one of the questions they asked him was, "So, like, when do you do the next Thor movie?" He's like, "Okay." He's like, "If I do another
Leave me
Thor
the fuck
movie-
alone, guys.
That's actually what it was. He's like, "If I do another Thor movie, it's the last one." He's like, "It's the end of the arc. They're closing the book." He's like, "I'm also." He said something basically it was like a dig at Taika Waititi.
Uh-oh.
He's like, "I don't want to work with any more mad genius directors." So I don't know if maybe he didn't feel that good about Love and Thunder. At the
Well, I
end
mean,
or something,
it
or-
was critically panned, unfortunately. So I do understand, he's...
Well, as much as we all love Taika Waititi,
that
he
wasn't
can
his best
probably
effort.
be an asshole sometimes. Like, I could definitely see him, like, getting just really into the
Really
whatever
sexy,
he's
yeah.
doing.
Just
And,
like
like, or, like,
really
kind of, almost
body.
like a David Lynch, where David Lynch, like, is really good to his people, but he just says shit that doesn't make sense sometimes, and he's like, do that thing, and they're just like, what? Like, I could see
I
him
don't
being like
understand
that
what
too,
that
where he's
is.
just like, be this way, and they're like, what does that even mean? So, I don't know.
Be a
I love
taco.
Taika Waititi, but, he's... Also, fame could have gotten to him. Maybe he's, like, really
With
far
his
up his
head.
ass now. I don't know.
Well, I mean, he does like to make out with pretty women, I guess. I don't know.
He
Maybe,
certainly does.
maybe Chris.
If
Hemsworth
only it was
shows.
me. What? Guys, here's the best news of the week. And I know that you guys are going to be super excited to hear it.
Okay.
Indiana Jones 5 will de-age Harrison Ford for the opening. That's right, guys. We're going to see a de-age Harrison Ford. I don't know how they did this. Is like a miracle technology at this point because Harrison Ford looks like an old sock.
Yeah, they have the one picture of him like he looks like he's 90.
Like it looks like wet laundry. Just looks like wet laundry just left out on the floor of their basement.
Well, I mean, he's been an action star for, like, how long now? And before that, he was, like, a
For
carpenter.
over 40
like,
years.
he's not, yeah.
Before
Over
that, he was
40 years.
regarding Henry.
And he was old when he started being an actor. Like he wasn't like
No, I know.
He was a 30.
But, like, he's never, and he's flown planes for, like, he's definitely an active dude, and he did a lot of his own stunts back in the day, and
he got no plastic surgery.
he's gotten
obviously.
hurt a lot of times,
Maybe
yeah.
he should have.
And he's too proud to do that. He's like, I'm gonna just age
Ain't too
naturally.
proud to beg.
I like Harrison
Yeah,
Ford,
so they're gonna.
so.
So you better not talk bad about
No, I'm
him.
just
Fuck
saying.
you.
I forgot. Oh, I forgot. You're the president of his fan club. I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
give him props for just, like,
I'm sorry. That was my
aging
Yeah.
and being like, fuck it.
Yeah, be like, fuck it, guys. Because they're doing the de-aging for everything because it's going to be an adventure in 1944, and the director said that he wants to like make it seem like it's like a deleted scene from like one of the old movies. It's going to be that damn good.
Wow. Okay.
Good luck. I mean, if he's got that deep fake
There's
guy
gonna-
that did Luke Skywalker.
There's
go
going
for
to
it.
be he's going to be oily. That means there's going to be some misogyny. Let's get that going.
Yeah.
There'll be
And then
another helpless lady.
there'll be
of some
some
sort.
screaming brown
Maybe
dude.
Charlie. It'll just be Charlie.
Some screaming brown dude that just is like full up in the air. And we're going to get him to see him punch some sweet, sweet Nazis because it's 1944. He's going to punch at
Yeah,
least
Charlie from Templeton.
5
You know what I'm
Nazis.
saying.
Willie.
Willie. Oh, Willie. You're right. I'm sorry.
What a fucking idiot.
Another boy sort of boy's name.
That's my pet snake, Reggie!
That's Richie.
And so the movie itself, though, they've already said it's going to take place in 1969
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly in New York City.
Yeah, they've had
during
some,
the civil rights movement. So we'll get to see a deep-faked.
It's like hippie
He
Martin
bumps,
Luther
shit.
he bumps into Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I had a dream too,
Yeah.
punching Nazis.
I mean, but he is all about punching Nazis, so, like...
Okay.
I mean, they really haven't had black people in his movies.
Yeah.
Black people.
So,
I'm trying to think of one.
But he was in like a lot of other countries, so he was with like a lot of Middle Eastern people and like Indian people.
Yeah,
so it's not like they didn't have. Oh God, I know.
And also, everyone knows there's no black people in the Middle East. Like,
that's. I mean,
yeah, that's right. And they did eat chilled monkey brains. That's a.
Oh my God! Yeah, I know. I'm not saying it's good. Okay.
These movies don't age well.
Actually, there was just an interview with the actor from Everywhere All at Once who also played Short Round. And somebody asked him, like...
Hee-Hae-Kwan.
Thank you. Somebody asked him if, like, oh, you know, how do you feel about the movies now? He's like, they were filmed 40 years ago. He's like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's how movies were filmed back then.
No, and he's like, and guess what? That gave me my break.
Yeah.
I got to work with amazing people.
He says Steven Spielberg still sends him Christmas presents.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, and I don't know if you saw recently, but he saw Harrison Ford at an event, and he was like, I was just hoping he would remember me.
There was a picture.
Of them hugging? Yeah, exactly. So
my heart is being ripped out of my chest, Kalima.
After Everything Everywhere All at Once, I'll see him in anything he's in.
Yeah. Like that was, you would never think that you'd be like, I'm so glad they didn't get Jackie Chan for that, because it was slated to be Jackie Chan. But you're just like, thank God.
It's so good. Dude. Oh, it's my favorite movie this year.
Is it out?
Do we have it on Amazon? Is that where we bought it from?
Prime, yeah.
I mean, I would buy it.
We bought it.
It might be free at this point somewhere, but
I would get it for free then.
Oh, he'll fight it out. Yeah,
so good.
Good for when you're in the day of certain things.
Like beer.
Yeah.
Beer is good. I have another one.
I had one thing left.
Okay, but I got a couple. So let me get on.
I have a thing.
Not super special.
Let's
see here your thing.
I told him, he was like, "Do you have any news?" I'm like, "I'll get one thing," and I did.
No news is good news.
And I helped. Sorry.
Hold on.
Avatar: The Way of Water.
Charleston Chew. No. So
they're pretty fucking dope, though, right?
They're very good.
There's 3 servings.
There's a new fan film, like fan-directed film.
Like a fanfic?
Kind of, yeah. Coming out in the Elm Street Freddy franchise.
Okay.
Like Freddy Gets Sexy?
It's called Dylan's New Nightmare. Now, fans of the original series know that Wes Craven directed the very first one, and then he didn't direct several of the next. He didn't direct the second, the third. Like he was like, nope, you take that, do whatever you want with it. But he came back
on my street
for Wes Craven's
Wes Craven's New Nightmare, exactly, which is a really awesome movie actually, and very like meta before meta was a thing. Where the woman who plays Nancy, damn, I can't think of the actress's name. She's playing. She's doing another Freddy movie, and while they're filming the movie, she's having nightmares, and Freddy starts like coming out into the real world, and she has a son in it. She has a husband and a son, and her son's name is Dylan, and he's a big part of the movie. Well, that actor, Miko Hughes, which if you look at him, you can kind of remember this kid. He was in a few movies from the 90s. But he's coming back for coming back for this fanfic.
That's Fred Savage.
I know it does look like Fred Savage. That's not that kid.
Except
I'll have to look him up. You'll recognize him.
Fred Savage guys.
But yeah, called Dylan's New Nightmare, and it's just it's a fan led like independent movie. But I was like, actually, this looks pretty good. They have
I need a job, please.
They have a
and also for nothing like you're hired, like you're in.
I mean, why not, right?
But do we think he's going to be the Freddy in this movie? He's like, I'm that.
And it has some other, people who've been in...
Halloween Ends?
I haven't seen it.
Sure. Oh, it was so bad.
Yeah, where...
it was so bad. It wasn't like...
Spoiler? I don't care if it's
spoiler. It wasn't even about not Freddy. Michael. Like at all.
Yeah. It was about Mike Myers. Like, yeah, baby, yeah. I'm going to kill you, baby. Guys, Blade has hired a new director, and this is making my ball sack tighten up a little bit, tingle.
So like you're gonna come,
guys.
This kid, actually, I always thought he looked like kind of like a young Joe Pesci.
I definitely remember that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. His name name? I don't know.
Their name.
Demange? Now, you might not know that just off the top of your head, but this person directed the pilot for Lovecraft Country. And now they're going to be doing Blade, and I was like, ooh, great creepy horror. Yes.
Please,
please, more of this.
Well, I think because Werewolf by Night was so well received, they're like, oh, we can do this.
I think really they're like, let's try it. We want to get some of that Morbius. We want to get some Morbin time on our stick, you know.
What do you think of the catchsherphrase for Blade? It's Morbin time.
It's Blade time.
They're just going to use the same catchphrase?
Same thing.
That's fucking... Come on, man. It's underrated.
He's like, would you like to blade my Morbs? Blade?
He's like, sun's up.
Guns up. Sun's up, guns up.
Just sun's up. They get burned.
Sun's up, guns up, fun's up.
It's Morbin. And we forgot to say it's Morbin time, by the way. R.I.P. Jason David Frank. We forgot to say
that's Morphin, though, Matt.
Yeah, but I've been saying it turns into Morbin time.
Or do you think he is Morbius, the
maybe.
vampire now?
Maybe he is a vampire now. I don't know.
Oh my god.
He passed away at 49, though. I wonder what...
Transcending death? I mean, he a lot of hard drug use in his life, probably, but...
Everybody had a good thing to say about, like, every single person on the internet.
Yeah. It was like...
I met him, and he's awesome, and...
he affected a lot of our wrestling boys and stuff, and...
Yeah, a lot of our wrestling boys and girls.
So, but yeah, I mean, Green Ranger, also the White Ranger, also like the Puce Ranger.
He was the Red Ranger at one point. He was
the Chartreuse
He definitely
Ranger.
came back and was like a teacher in one of the iterations.
He was the Chartreuse Ranger, I think, at one point too. He's like, I'm Chartreuse.
Yeah, that was in the Morphin Magenta Clown Rangers, I believe that was.
The Fuchsia Ranger.
But he still played that stupid
The
flute
guys,
sword.
Lovecraft Country touching this might do something cool for it. Let's see what happens.
I mean, sure. And they already have Mike Starbury, Joni DePen, famously replacing Bassem Tariq, who was the director / writer, and Marshall Ali's like, you get rid of that guy. Yeah. And like, okay, we're going to have to delay your movie. He's like, that's fine.
Yeah, supposedly there was like a big creative difference, and maybe it's because he's like, I want it to be fun though, and they're like, no.
But that's the thing. The rumor was that Bassam Tariq was like, "It's gonna be a fun Blade movie. He's a fun vampire." And Michelle Lee's like, "I didn't sign up for that. No. Like, I'm a fucking."
It's gonna be.
Remember Blade Trinity? Can we make it more fun?
Yeah. Oh my god,
more swords.
We burned that movie.
Can we get Paul Levesque back to play?
And they're like, yes.
I mean, they could probably get Ryan Reynolds back, right?
You know, he's just single-handedly saving a company. Okay, Matt. Paul Levesque's not coming back. Guys, I need you to have a 5-star match and lose to John Cena. I need Judgment Day. I need everyone on Raw to lose to everyone on SmackDown on Raw. Like, wait, what happened in that show? Jesus Christ. Okay, that was so weird. That was a weird show. Guys, Ryan Reynolds has written a Deadpool Christmas movie.
Yes.
So he wrote it with Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick. I guess they had it written a while ago, but it got lost in the shuffle when Disney bought Fox. But he's optimistic that it will come back now, especially not if.
Yeah, but is it going to come out by this Christmas?
No, I think now that the Guardians of the Galaxy one is out, like he's like, maybe next.
Well,
Christmas,
and that like could be his way of being like, I'm still here. They're not making another one of my movies yet, but I'm still here. So
Guardians of the Galaxy, by the way, Holly's special. Friday, guys.
I mean, not that he needs another movie because he's obviously the mogul of Mint Mobile.
So I was telling him telling my mom how we were on Mint Mobile, and she was like, "I hate the guy in those commercials." I'm like, "How can anyone hate Ryan Reynolds?"
Yeah, why?
It's like, what is wrong with you? I love you, Mom, but what the fuck? Yeah.
As Nick Kroll said,
no, she was like, "Their commercials are just
Nicole
stupid."
said, "All our moms are annoying."
Yeah.
We love you, Mom. By the way.
No, did you watch it? Yeah, dude. The best part is when he's just like, yeah, and I love how as kids, like, we give our moms all the shit, but we're just like, hi, Daddy, I'll do whatever you need, Dad. Yes, Dad. Yeah. And I'm like, and that's what I've been saying to people for fucking years. Like, I talk to people and I'm like, dad issues. Everybody.
I know that, like, because I'm not around a lot, like, my kids are just like, Daddy's here! And they're just, like, jump on my back. And
no, but it's not, you want to raise your kids with the sense of not, like, feeling like they need your approval. Like, you don't need my approval. I just want you to be happy. That's literally, like, I want you to be happy. No, and be a good person, you know?
I really don't have to sit that into Abby, because Abby's like, I don't give a shit about your approval.
Who she wants to fucking be,
whereas it's kind of like, is this okay, Daddy? I'm like, buddy.
Yeah.
I love you. You're fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Abby just like, give me the finger. I love you too.
She's like in your lap, like you said. She's all over you, but she's like,
oh fuck, oh, I didn't know this.
Hey Dad, when I pinch your nipple, rip it off. How does that feel, you asshole? Oh no! I don't know. Dad, I don't know how this machine works. I don't know how it works.
Like, I love you, daughter.
She's like,
Guys, I got one last thing on here.
all right, go for it.
The Witcher. Blood Origins.
I didn't
trailer.
get to
sent
watch
this to
that. You did
Okay.
send it to us. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's got Michelle Yeoh in it from everything
Michelle.
I've ever wrote.
Yeah.
One you haven't watched yet.
It's set in an elven world 1,200 years before the world of The Witcher. Blood Origins tells a story lost to time. One of 7 outcasts who unite against an unstoppable power that took everything from them. Their blood quest giving rise to a prototype Witcher and a conflict
A prototype.
that brings about the conjunction of the spheres.
Ooh. Sure.
Everybody spheres together? Everything? Yeah.
The Dragon Balls, yeah.
When the worlds of monsters, men, and elves were to
Shinron.
become one.
Yeah.
Lots of Michelle Yeoh in the trailer. Some cool looking characters and weapons. Some weird monsters.
And they're like,
Watch the trailer.
please, we didn't break the Witcher, guys.
Yeah, I know. They're like,
Other thing, shift over here.
It's gotta be fun at
Liam
this, guys.
Hemsworth.
Please.
We're vamping to. We get a reason for him to be the Witcher.
I mean, just make other, like, it doesn't, you could just be like, you could just start it with the Henry Cavill one and, like, I don't know, fucking do other things, you know?
the
Like,
conjunction of the spheres is going to turn to Liam
Yeah.
Hemsworth. Thanks, conjunction of the spheres. But Liam Hemsworth's just going to use an Australian
And
accent all the
still
time.
no Dandelion.
That's right.
There's still no
I'm
Dandelion.
Geralt the
spin-off.
Witcher.
yeah, that's what we really
We want a
want.
Josh
What did
Gere,
do?
Josh Gere, Dandelion spin-off. That's
Yeah.
what we're looking for. That's all I care about. Give me that or we riot.
That's all I got, guys. You got anything
Your
else?
move. I got nothing else. Nothing.
Except, you know what, you guys? Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And also, there's a new tank coming to Overwatch, guys. From us.
And happy birthday.
Yeah. And happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday.
these two guys. Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait to show them when you're gifting camera.
You will get that one day.
Get it right
Maybe
now.
in January.
It's right here.
Guys, we'll pretend we're going to show it and then you turn the camera off like right when it happens.
What?
Oh, I have it right here.
Well, we're telling we're beating like a fan footage thing.
Yeah, just knock your phone on the ground. Oh my god.
And you see,
Oh my god.
you see my fingers
Oh my
switching?
god. Guys, stay classy. And Finn. Fang. Boom.
Bye bye.